You are viewing the teaser for the presentation of Group 16 regarding a man who is known by many, but still unknown to some. Who is this man that goes by RMS or even gets the name of Saint Ignatius? The bearded genius, the inventor of New, the founder of the Free Software Foundation. Learn about Richard Matthew Stallman in a journey through his life and accomplishments. There is much to know about Richard Matthew Stallman. Everyone can think about the basic question, who he is or where he comes from. These will be dealt with, but there are more important questions to be asked when we look at a man like RMS. Because we want to know what he does. Where does he stand for? How does he go about taking the stand for something he cares for, deeply cares for? Praise and glory to Saint Ignatius, one who stands for such important aspects in these evolving times, where our lives are followed, dominated, even controlled, by the internet, by computers and by the companies behind the software we run. RMS has gathered many honors from across the globe. We will highlight some of them, but do not worry. This is not one of those presentations where we bombard you with dozens of titles and expect you to know them by heart at the end. We will lead you through an interesting presentation regarding the Free Software Foundation. Maybe you have already heard about it. Maybe you have not. We will not spoil the fun for you. We invite you to participate in the journey to come. A journey that will lead us past great names and well-known definitions. Who does not know open source? But the main question we will be asking here is, who knows about free software? We know Stallman does. And as a partaker in this journey, you will learn what free software means. Richard Stallman advocates free software and tries to learn to the people of today what the difference is between free software and software that is free. What are the foundations that free software is based upon? Does open source mean that the software can be labeled as free software? We know the great names in the IT world, but we do not know the thin line on which they balance when talking about free software. We do not know, yet. Finally, there is also the fight against copyright. What has been around since as long as we all have lived, still exists in a world where not books but programs use copyright. Long lists of agreements on what to do and what not to do. What is allowed and what is most definitely not. Stallman has always led the fight against copyright, and we will take you with us into the fight. We will try to understand, together, what it is all about. Now, you have the questions. Questions that need answers, you say. We agree. Not only that, we also accept the challenge to answer it for you and to share what we discover with you. A journey through the life of Richard Matthew Stallman. Join us on March 10, 15H45, and experience this journey.